Hello, everybody in the virtual village hall. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Silver Swans session in the virtual village hall. I was looking today. I think that this is my 43rd session in the virtual village hall. So, of course, starting all the way back in April 2020, it would have been my first session. So it's been lovely being able to teach in the virtual village hall, and I hope you've been enjoying the sessions as well. So if you haven't joined in our classes before, welcome. The virtual village hall is an amazing place. I'm sure you'll find lots of fun activities to take part in. So today is a Silver Swans ballet class, but even though it's Silver Swans, which is specifically designed for the over 55s, whatever your age, if you feel this is the right pace for you, then you're more than welcome to join. So in today's session, this is a session specifically for people with previous ballet experience. Now, if you haven't danced before, please don't try to join in this session today. There is a huge bank of videos saved in the virtual village hall, which is specifically for beginners. I'm sure the virtual village hall can put a little link to there. So if you are a beginner or you feel as though you need to go over the basics first of all, I suggest heading to those videos first of all. There are lots of beginner videos that I've done. And then more recently, I've started doing sessions for people with previous ballet experience, which thank you so much for the really lovely feedback, everybody who's been joining in these. So with it being February, and yesterday was Valentine's Day, everybody knows I love to theme my sessions, so it's going to be a little bit of a Valentine's Day themed session today. Lots of music linking to love, and we have a beautiful little piece of repertoire at the end, which I think, well, I'll talk more about that later on. So we'll get started with our 2 warm-ups. Just before you begin, please check that your space is clear of any obstacles. Make sure the dog's out of the way, and check that your flooring is suitable. Be careful it's not slippy underneath your feet with your choice of footwear. So we will get started. Only do what you know it's safe for you to do. Please feel free to modify anything. And we will get started with our warm-ups. The warm-ups are nice and easy. If you've joined in before, you know these warm-ups. By the way, please do say hello in the comments. It's lovely to hear from everybody. So say hello and let me know where you're joining in from, because that's a nice thing. Everybody can join in from anywhere in these sessions. Let's begin. So we'll get started with our warm-ups. As I said, you know these warm-ups if you've done my sessions before. If you don't worry. They're nice and easy to follow along with. So let's get started then with our warm-up. So I will just press play. If you haven't got enough space to walk around, you can always just walk on the spot to this warm-up. Okay, let's begin. Turn it up a little bit louder than that. Sorry, I'm being dance teacher and DJ today. So let's begin. Okay, walking round, off we go. So like I said, if you haven't got enough space to walk around, you can just walk on the spot. Okay, now taking your hands slowly up and bring them down and up. And down, and up, and down. Coming into the middle, feet together, hands in front, and we're going to bend and stretch. And nice big bends and stretches. And bend and stretch. And bend and stretch. And bend and stretch, taking both hands behind you. And into the middle. Both hands behind you, and into the middle. Now sway to the side. Nice big bend and stretch, and bend and stretch, and bend and stretch, bend and stretch. One more sway, feet together. We're going to breathe in and breathing out. Okay, good. So let's go over to our ballet bar for our second warm-up now. Let me just check my volume. So we're all ready to go for the next one. This is our second warm-up. Again, if you've done my sessions before, you'll know this warm-up. So facing your ballet bar, you can use anything as a ballet bar. just providing it's nice and sturdy and won't wobble over. If you have like a chair, at the back of a chair, you want it to be about waist height, that's ideal, or even a kitchen unit. Just be careful, it's obviously something that won't wobble over. So we're going to start off with our feet together, and we're going to begin with our twisty hips. So your leg is just turning in and out. So we're taking it through its range, turning in and turning out. And at the same time, our other leg is doing a little bend and stretch. We nickname this our twisty hips. And it's just warming up that hip socket for you. Same with the other leg, twisty hips. Then feet together. We're going to go through the different parts of our feet now. So I'll just turn to face the side so you can see a bit more clearly. Demi-point to a point, demi-point and down, demi-point to a point, demi-point and down. You can still keep facing your bar for this. I'm just facing the side so you can see what I'm doing. Demi-point to a point, demi-point and down. Then we're going to point and flex, point and close, pointing and flexing all in parallel. We're just getting our feet moving, pointing and flexing, pointing and closing, pointing and flexing, pointing and closing. And then we'll finish off with our rises. So just keeping your feet together, rising up to the demi-point and slowly down. We'll take 3 rises and a little bend and stretch. Like I said, if you've done my session before, you'll know this. If not, it's nice and easy to follow along. So let's get started with our twisty hips. I've got to be fast with this, I think. So I will press play and I will run as fast as I can. Let's go. Off we go. Oh, that was some good timing there. And twist, and twist. Now the other leg. Feet together, demi-point and demi-point. To a point, really going through your feet. To a point, demi-point and down. Demi-point. Pointing now, flexing, and pointing, closing in, and tunging, and flex, tunging, closing in, same again. Now into your rises, feet together, rising up, and slowly down, rising up, and down, one more rise. And down, bending your knees to finish off, and stretching. Okay, there's our warm-ups all completed now. We're going to take our pliés next. Nice steady plié exercise. Just going nice and basic. I'm not including anything like full pliés in today. Just keeping it nice and simple. Especially if it's been a while since you last joined in a ballet class. I hope that you enjoy this little taster of getting back into things again today. So feet in first position. We're going to take 2 demi-pliés. Demi-plié 1 and stretch another demi-plié, taking your arm first and out to second into a rise, lowering down. We'll tendu to second, lowering down in second, and we'll repeat the same again. Demi-plié, keeping this arm flowing. Demi-plié and stretch into a rise, lowering down and then closing into third position. Same in third, demi-plié. Keep this arm flowing and stretch. Demi-plié and stretch into a rise, lowering down. Let's close back into first position. And we're going to take a forwards port de bras, breathing in and relaxing down. 1, 2, 3, opening 4, into a sideways port de bras, over towards your ballet bar to finish off the sequence. Okay, so there's port de bras at the end. Remember, we want to keep our legs nice and straight for the forwards port de bras. And you can really ripple up through your spine, really get your spine nice and warmed up on that cambray forwards. And then on the sideways port de bras, turning your head to the side. We're keeping this space here. Remember that turn of the head to the side is so important for that sideways port de bras to keep your neck nicely supported and safe. Okay, so feet in first position. Let's take our pliés. Nice simple setting. 2 demi-pliés, 1 rise, and then into the little port de bras to finish off. Okay, let's have a go with music. I will just keep my remote with me just in case I need to adjust the volume. And demi-plie. And stretch. Demi-plie. And stretch. Into rise. Tendu to second. Lowering down. Same in second. Demi-plie. Demi-plie. Into rise. Nice strong legs. Heels lift. Heels lower. Into third. And lowering down. Same in third. And rising up. Lowering down. Let's close back into first position. Forward port de bras. And down you go. 1. Up 2. 3. Opening 4. Over to your ballet bar. 5. Turning your head. Over you go. And to finish off, hands lower down to bra. Okay, good. Let's go on to the other side now. Okay. Okay, feet in first. And demi-plie. Demi-plie. And stretch. Rising up. Lowering down. Tendu to second. And lowering down. Keeping these pliés flowing. And stretch. And rising. Let's go into third position, so closing that foot in. And demi-plie. And switch. And closing back into first. You're ready for these port de bras. Breathing in and down you go. 1, 2, 3. Opening 4. Over to your ballet bar. 5. Turning your head. And finishing off. Okay, get to it. Okay, right. It's time for Battement tendus now. So, keeping with that love theme for our music, got love and marriage for this next piece of music. So it's a nice upbeat tempo for our Battement tendus. Feet in third position and a quite straightforward setting as well. Arms first, 2, second, 2 Battement tendus devant, 1, and close, and 2, and close, and 2 with your inside leg to the back, 1, and close, and 2, and close. Now we're going to take a slow Battement tendu to second, and as we do, changing your hand to reach out to a nice allonge, closing in. We'll take a little rise, and lower, and prepare to the back, and close, to the back, and close, 2 to the front, and closing in slow tendu, and closing in, rising up, and lowering back down. Okay, so again, like I said, nice straightforward setting, nothing too overly complex today, just getting ourselves moving. 2 tendus in each direction, 1, and in, and 2, and in, and then we have that slow tendu to second, and we have that little change in the hand alignment as well as it reaches to allonge, like you're reaching out for something, closing in. Little rise and lower just to check our weight in the correct place. Let's go with music for our Battement tendus. There we go. Right. Are we ready? Arm prepared. 2 tendus devant. 2 to the back. Now a slow tendu to second and closing in. Rising up. Let's reverse. 2 to the back. 2 devant. Okay, slowly reaching out. on the other side now. Hello to everybody who's joining us, who's just been writing in the comments. Please say hello if you're joining in. It's lovely to hear from you. Okay, so feet in third. Let's go on the other side. And arm prepares to the bump. To derriere. Now to second lunge, reaching out, rising up. And reverse to the back, 4, 2, to the back, to the bump. And to second. Okay, good. Have a quick drink if you want one, because we're going to go now on to a little rond de jambe and adage exercise. Now, this is actually an exercise that I'm currently doing with my Silver Swans in their online classes. So I teach 4 online Zoom Silver Swans classes a week, plus an adult ballet as well. And we always like to theme our term. We're currently working on Swan Lake, which we're absolutely loving doing at the minute. I've lots of Swan Lake themed exercises. This isn't actually Swan Lake themed. But you'll see there's a little bit of it in, but it's such a nice exercise. It's kind of got everything in there that we need to be able to do a nice shortened bar, so we can get into the middle. So feet in third, and we'll take our rond de jambe adage feel exercise. So feet in third, preparing your arm first, and then everything goes out to second. So we'll take 2 rond de jambes in 2 counts, and 1, and 2, and 2, and 2. We'll take a demi-plie away from our ballet bar, and you can turn your head quarter turn away from the bar there, like you're looking off out into the distance. And then transfer your weight towards your ballet bar, and you can turn your head quarter turn towards your bar, and then we'll close in everything from there. So 2 rond de jambes, nice slow transfer of weight away, and it's a nice steady exercise, this, the piece of music I've put it to, keeping with our love theme for our music today. Développé devant, drawing up 1. Now, how you want to take that développé is up to you. I'll just quickly explain. In Silver Swans, obviously you can take anything according to how you feel. So if you want to, remember développé means to unfold. So we're just showing that unfolding action. So you peel your foot up if you want to. So the height you want to take that leg to is set by you. You can unfold it straight out to the floor and close it in. Or you can unfold it out into the air as you would do a regular développé. So it's up to you whether you want to take it to a low développé. So if you want to make this exercise nice and gentle, you can just lift it just up off the floor and point it on the floor and closing in, ranging all the way through to full height retiré into your développé and closing in. So that's what I mean by how you can modify the exercises if you feel you need to. From here then, we have a little bit of a Swan Lake arm, I will be honest. We release our arm, reaching out to open fifth to return it back to second, and then we go on de don. And 1, and 2, and 2, and 2, going away from your ballet bar, looking out into the distance, towards your ballet bar, closing in at the back into a développé derrière, exactly the same as when you did it to the front. You can take it to the floor if you want to. Swan Lake arm, open fifth, and back down. And as I say to my Silver Swans, if the exercise goes wrong, just enjoy it when it comes round to this bit. It's a beautiful moment. No matter what's happened, you've got your legs in a muddle with anything else, just enjoy it when it gets around to the Swan Lake moment. Okay, so feet in third. Let's take our rond de jambes and adage exercise. I'll just set the volume for it. Check it's not going to come through too loud. Okay, let's go. Okay, we'll take a little arm breath and your weight away from your belly button. Transfer your weight towards your belly button. And closing in, développé devant, 1. Unfolding out. Closing in, and swan leg. Enjoy it, reaching out. Nice soft arms. On the dot. And 1. And 2. Traveling away from your belly button. Towards your belly button. Closing in at the back. And drawing up 1. Unfolding out. Closing in. And release. Okay, let's go on to the other side. Okay, let's go on the other side. So, preparing everything out to second. 2 rond de jambes. And 1. And 2. Transfer your weight away from your belly button. And towards your belly button. Closing in front. Into développé devant. Drawing up 1. The height of that leg's up to you. And closing in. Okay, enjoy this little moment here. Release. And lowering down your hand, ready to go under dog. And 1. And 2. Away from your belly button. And towards your belly button. Closing in at the back. Développé 1. Swan leg arms, and we'll close everything in. Okay, good. Grand Battements. Now we'll finish off our bar work. Only a little mini bar today because we want to get into the second set, and obviously this is only a 45-minute session as well, whereas Silver Swans classes for me are normally an hour, but this is just a 45-minute session. Okay, so feet in third position. Nice straightforward grand Battements. I will give you an option for if you want to take a slightly more broken down version. So feet in third position, preparing your arm first to second. So I'll give you the full version first of all. 2 grand Battements devant, 1 and a close and a 2 and a close. 2 to second. First one closes in front, second one closes at the back. 2 retiré passes, 1 to the front, 1 to the back, demi plié, and then we reverse. 2 to the back, 2 to the side, 2 retirés, 1 to the back, 1 to the front, and demi plié. To finish, nice and straightforward, 2 of everything basically. If you feel as though that pace is a little bit too fast, you can just take 1 grand Battement in exactly the same time. So we'll all go to the front at the same time, we'll all go to the side at the same time. It will go like this. 1 to the front and a point and a close and a wait. 1 to the side, point and close and wait. Then you can take your 2 retirés. Again, the height of the retiré, it's up to you. Plié, and then we'll reverse. So you just take 1 slow instead of 2 quick. 1 and a point and a close. Retiré and down and retiré and down and demi plié to finish off. Okay, so it's up to you. Do you want to do 2 quick ones? 1 slow one. We'll all be going to the front at the same time. We'll all going to the side at the same time. Everybody will be taking the retirés at the same time. The height of the retirés is up to you. So let's have a go with music. I'll just set the volume for this piece of music and then we'll go. Okay. And arm prepared to devant, or 1, 2 to the side, or 1 slow, 2 retirés. You can set the height of that, and 2 to the back, or 1 slow. bar. 2 to second. It's up to you the height of this repertoire. Second side. Okay. And devant. To the side, or just keep it nice and slow and steady if you want to. Whatever height you want to take the repertoire. 2 to the back. 1. 2 to the side. 2 retires. Good. That finishes off our bar work. So if you want to have a quick drink, pop your bars away, and then we'll come into the middle and we will take, well, I'll explain in a moment. Okay, let me just move my ballet bar. Let me lift it over the top here. There we go. Have a quick drink. Okay, please say hello, like I said in the comments. Thank you to everybody who's already said hello. If you're joining in today. If you've got any questions or anything, then please also put them into the comments, because I always go through afterwards and answer any questions if you have any. So, like I said, today's session is all based around love, with yesterday being Valentine's Day. You know, I like to theme my sessions in the virtual village hall because I'm in about once a month, so I try to theme it for that month. So obviously February, Valentine's Day. Now, I'm actually going to not take a port de bras at this moment. We're going to go into a waltz sequence. We're going to go backwards afterwards to do a port de bras sequence. So let's just go through this a little bit more of a waltz. I mean, it's still a waltzy port de bras. I will just set my volume. Okay, to a piece of music called La Romance de Paris. Okay, so we're going to it's all based around our balances. So we're going to use our balances forwards and backwards, our en avant and en arrière. Remember that foot tucks behind, and your arms go out to arabesque, and then they come back to third position. And we're also going to use our balances de côté, so side to side. Okay, so it's just to get us moving. We're going to start off in our upstage left corner. Remember, I always teach as a mirror image. So if you wave your right hand, and then if you wave your left hand, point to the left side of your room. Now moving over to the left. Now if you move back to your corner, you're now in your upstage left corner. This is whereabouts we're going to begin. Remember, I always teach as a mirror image. So as you're following along with me, if you get confused, just always listen to, I'm telling you which foot you need to be using. And if you're in any doubt, just go to the same side of the screen as I'm on. Okay, so you're in your upstage left corner. Best thing is, just don't overthink it. Just follow along. Just copy along like a mirror. Okay, so you're going to start off with your right foot first and take a balance en avant. Forwards and backwards. Now we're going to take a chassé pas de barre. So bring that right foot to the front, chassé behind, side, front. Let me just do that footwork there. In case it's been a while since you last did a chassé pas de barre. That right foot glides along the floor. Then we go behind, side, front. Okay, let's do that again. So we're going forwards and backwards and chassé behind, side, front. Let's go on the other side. Balance forwards, balance backwards, and chassé behind, side, front. Okay, nice and straightforward, just those two little zigzags. Now we're going to take 3 balances de côté using your left leg first. To the left, to the right, to the left. Now this hand that's been in front is going to gesture out to your downstage right, and we can be very dramatic about it. And out from here, we're going to lead, this hand is going to lead us down into a chassé pas de bourre. And you've got time just for a little bit of a carrou. You can keep that carrou sur place if you want to, on the spot, or you can turn it round if you want to. And then we're going into an ending position. Depending on whether you've done the turn or not will depend wherever you finish. And we'll just cross our wrists in front and point your foot behind, whether it's there or there. Okay? And that's just a little waltz sequence just to get us moving. So balancez forwards, balancez backwards, and a chassé pas de bourre. Second side, forwards and backwards, and chassé pas de bourre. From here, left leg to the left, balancez de côté, de côté, gesture your hands, and chassé pas de bourre, carrou turn if you want to, and finish off. Okay, let's have a go with music. We'll just mark it through with music first of all. Just a little practice. Okay, so you'll go forwards, backwards, chassé pas de bourre, left side, 1, chassé pas de bourre, going to the left, to the left, to the right, to the left, hand gestures out, and chassé pas de bourre, and little carrou, and finishing up. Okay. Let's have a go properly now with music to our La Romance de Paris. Let's go. And balancez forwards and backwards. Chassé pas de bourre. Other side, balancez forwards and backwards. Chassé pas de bourre. Going to the left, to the right, to the left. Gesture your hands and chassé pas de bourre. And carrou. And finish it. Okay, good. Oh. Right, it's time now for our repertoire. Now I'm going to ask the virtual village hall now for help, because there is a video that they're going to put into the links to a YouTube video. So what I'm going to teach you now is a little sequence to the love theme from Spartacus. Now, this is a very, very special piece of music to my Silver Swans and myself, because we thank you, Virtual Village Hall. They've just put it in the comments now, because this is a piece of choreography that I actually taught in our Silver Swans classes. And this video, the Royal Academy of Dance, who they're the people who run Silver Swans, they had a Silver Swans gala last year, and they invited groups across the world to submit videos. Some groups went down to London, and so my online Silver Swans, we all recorded little sections of video. We recorded some Zoom sessions first of all, and then everybody recorded little bits from whereabouts they're based around the world. So do make sure you keep watching all the way through to the end of the video. And that is the piece of repertoire that we're going to do today. So it is the love theme from Spartacus. It's a pas de bras that I choreographed, and really beautiful music. It just seemed the perfect fit, seeing as it was going to be a love themed session. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy watching that video. It was also featured as well on World Ballet Day, on the Royal Academy of Dance's World Ballet Day feature. So like I said, it's a very special video for us also. I do hope you enjoy watching that. So let's have a go at learning that. So we're going to start off with your right foot in front in your croisé and hands by your side. We're going to start off by using your hand which is nearest towards your computer. We're going to swoop it across and open and across and up to fifth. So it's like, when I was teaching this, I said, imagine you've got like a little stream just in front of you, and the tips of your fingers are just running through that water. And then it's like a water wheel almost, where it goes up to there. Then the other hand is going to join it in 5th position, and those arms are then going to lift and reach out to 1st arabesque with the left hand in front. Okay, it's like a big yawn, that reaching into your arabesque. So let's go from the beginning, and across and open and across and up to 5th. The other hand joins in 5th and reaching out to your arabesque. From here, we're going to walk round to the left. So this hand, it's almost going to like lead you round. So we're walking round, and it can change to 3rd position as you walk. Walking round to finish in the middle again. And we ideally want to finish with your left foot in front. And we take our arms up to 3rd arabesque and lowering back down. Okay, let's just have a go at that first section with music. So across and open, across and up to 5th. The other hand joins, reaching out to your arabesque, walking round, and then these arms float up and down. Okay. And open. Across and up to 5th. The other hand. Up to 5th, reaching out to your arabesque. And walking round. 2, 3, 4. Arms go up to 3rd arabesque. And floating back down. Okay, from here we've just taken our arms up and down. We're going to lead with your left leg to go to the left side into a little coupe chassé pas de bourre. Coupe chassé pas de bourre. Then we go the other way. Coupe chassé pas de bourre. Okay, then we're going to take 3 walks going backwards. Use your right foot first. 1, 2, 3. Opening out. So the arms take a port de bras all the way up to 5th. 1 and 2 and 3. Open to open 5th here. So 5th to open 5th. And that is a real breath in, a little bit like we had in that rond de jambe exercise today, where we've reached out those fingertips. As you walk backwards, remember that it's the tip of your big toe, and it's your toes that lead the way. And that really helps with your balance. So we've taken our chassé pas de bourre, our chassé pas de bourre. Then we walk back. 1, 2, 3. Arms to open 5th. And we're going to take a port de bras all the way up. Now, when you take that port de bras, you can just keep it with your foot fully pointed and just take your arms down and up. Or you can take it as a forwards port de bras over that tendu. A little bit trickier. Remember to keep the back nice and flat. That underneath leg can bend if you want it to. And down. Recovering up, we open our hands out. Step forward. Your front hand is going to scoop across to in front of your shoulder. And then we close in. And then it actually leads directly into the other side, into a repeat. So let's go from that second section where we do the chassé pas de bourre. So I'll try and find that with the music. So we go. And chassé pas de bourre. And chassé pas de bourre. Walking back 3 walks. 2, 3, breathing in, and forwards port de bras. closing in feet into third. Okay, good. Okay. And then we just repeat it on the other side. So let's just go through it on the second side. So your left hand goes across and open and across and up to fifth. The other hand joins up in fifth, reaching out to your arabesque. That hand's telling you the way that you need to go. You need to go to the right. Walking around. And 2 and 3. Finishing in the middle in quasi. Arms go to third arabesque. Floating down. Now your left leg is going to, your right leg, is going to the right. Coupe, chasse, pas de bourre. Coupe, chasse, pas de bourre. Now, actually, at that moment, because the music really fills out, if you really want to be very, very dramatic, you can go chasse, pas de chasse. Coupe, chasse, pas de chasse. It's up to you. Just keep it nice and plain if you want to. Then we take 3 walks back. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in and forwards, port de bras. Recovering up. Stepping forwards, bringing that hand across in front, just like we did before. There's a few little extra counts there for an ending now. So we're going to step back. And your arms are going to slowly unfold out. Let me move on there a bit more into the middle. So your right foot is pointed in front, left leg on a plié. We unfold out and we hold until the music fades away. Okay, so it's like an extended port de bras, almost like an enchaînement in the way. We built this up over an entire term, and I think it was last spring as we did this port de bras, spring 2023 in my online Silver Swans classes. We built it up and we just had it as a lovely piece of repertoire that we just kept going into. And then obviously when we were chosen to take part in the gala, we felt that was the perfect one to do. It's just such a beautiful piece of music. So let's have a go from the very beginning now for our port de bras to the love theme from Spartacus. I really hope you've enjoyed learning this today. If you'd like to have another go at it, want to go over any sections again, then you can always access the recording afterwards. It's stored in the Virtual Village Hall. You can access it on YouTube. Of course, you can access the Virtual Village Hall in general across lots of different platforms now. So have a look on there. It will be saved and you can always have another go at this and pause, rewind, just to go over any sections that you want to. So let's start off with our right foot in front, ready to take our port de bras enchaînement sequence to the love theme from Spartacus. Okay, so hands just down by your side. And right hand comes across in front. 1. And open. Across and up to fifth. The other hand. Up to fifth, reaching out to your arabesque. And walking round. 2, 3. Left leg in front in quasi. Arms floating. Okay, now we just want to make that little zigzag for our chasse pas de bourre. Going to the left. Going to the right. 3 walks, going back. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in and forwards, port de bras. Dramatic swoop your hands. And now we're into the other side. Left hand goes across. 1. And open. Across and up to fifth. And the other hand joins. Reaching out to your arabesque. Going round to the right. Off you go. Walking round. Feet in third, up to third arabesque. Are we ready? You can take those fancy chasse pas de bourres if you want to. Oh, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you've enjoyed that. Let's just finish off with a quick cool down. Okay, feet together. And breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, let's take our curtsies and bows. Curtsies and bows. And going the other way, curtsies and bows. Okay, let's just walk around like we did at the beginning, so just focusing on your breathing. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Thank you very much for joining me today, everybody. So now you learned the Spartacus port de bras. If you have a look at the quick video that has been linked into the comments by the Virtual Village Hall, linked to Silver Swans Celebration Day 2023. I really hope you enjoyed watching that. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next month in my session in the Virtual Village Hall. Bye, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day.